Well, kia ora and welcome to this week's video newsletter. I've got David Howman here. David's an old boy of our school, but formerly the head of WADA, the World Anti-Doping Agency. And we've had David in today speaking with our 2019 school prefects. So, you've had a big focus, for a big chunk of your career on integrity issues in sport. What was the key message for our student leaders today?
Well, I tried to tell them stories of what I had exhibited in my time at WADA and translate those to the decisions and the basis for those decisions that they'll need to take, either individually or collectively. And it comes back to doing the right thing at the right time and looking at can do rather than can't do. But most of all, the integrity issues mean you are making the decisions in relation to respect and responsibility for yourself and for your school.
So, I heard you say to them about having a really clear understanding about what your values are, the influences that you have on you, your parents, your teachers, your school, but having that as a bit of a moral compass for making decisions, because we're sort of past the era where we're going to be able to catch everyone doing everything. Is that sort of it?
Well, that's very true. And I think one of my messages was you must listen to everyone. You can't ignore anyone. You must listen to your mates, you must listen to your grandparents, you must listen to others, and you form your views from doing that hard listening. It's quite hard to listen.
Yeah.
And I think the quality of leadership that I found in the room was really significant. One of the areas I did talk about at some length is e-sport, and the need, I think, for parents and grandparents and uncles and aunts to understand what e-sport is all about. And to be able to play, perhaps, just so that they know what their kids are doing. And I don't think they do yet.
Yeah, that's right. So there's a generational thing, but the values are the same no matter what context you're in. I mean, and the way that you were saying that even in esports, there is danger of people being, I guess, groomed by people that are parts of gambling rings, and that's a new era for integrity issues coming under the spotlight.
It is, and one of the biggest challenges I think for world sport is organised crime. And organised crime works mostly in the gambling area where they can make money or sometimes lose money for the purpose of laundering it.
Yeah.
And they are betting on all sorts of things in the unregulated market. So we're not talking about the TAB.
No.
We're talking about the black market that occurs in betting.
Yeah.
And that can have its effect on kids who are playing football as much as kids who are involved in esports.
And as teachers and parents, I guess one of the key things we can do is talk about those values, reinforce those values. Would that be your message to parents and teachers?
Talking it out is so important.
Yeah.
And it's very important for the boys to be able to do that with their parents and to make the parents understand the sorts of things that they're going through that the parents may not have gone through when they were younger. So there is a sea change, and there's probably even a change in the value-based approach too. Some values have changed, and we've got to recognise that evolution means change. And as long as parents can talk that out with their boys, I think you're on the right track.
I think often it can be either brick wall or jellyfish, and we need to have backbone, sort of be in the middle, but be part of it. And I notice in my own parenting that I can go to one of those extremes, and I guess it's the same for all of us that are working with young people.
Well, I think that's a brilliant analogy.
Yeah, it's not mine. Can't take credit.
I was going to say, can I use it in the future?
Sure, go ahead. Hey, thank you, David, and thanks for being part of this. Just finally from us, a couple of things. Best wishes to our First 11 cricket boys. They've got the Wellington final on Saturday, and then they're off to the Nationals at Lincoln next week. So we know you're going to represent us with pride and show the sorts of values that we've been talking about. And we just wanted to let everyone know that we have made a slight change to our prize giving for year 9 and 10. That's on Wednesday, the 12th of December, but it now starts at 9:15 rather than 9:30. And we're asking everyone to be seated by 9 o'clock. So that's all from us. Have a great weekend, and thanks for being part of this video newsletter, David.
Thank
all
you.
right, bye-bye.